if you call me, I expect that you have something to say to me. If you call me just to be like, just kind of chat about nothing on the phone, you're going to have awkward conversation with yourself. Hi beautiful thinkers, Temi here, Temi. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if this is your first time. Thank you for joining us, this beautiful thinking community. Anyway, so today I'm just gonna do my face makeup, like get ready with me style, just talking about where my head is for this year. Basically, I want to reintroduce myself to you guys. I want you guys to get a little bit of a look inside who I am. Okay, so I just want to share just a little bit of myself, so that we are better acquainted, So I did this eye look using the Lorac Pro 2 palette, so I'll link that video for you guys to check out. I apologize if you guys can hear my son's little baby music. He keeps coming in and out of this room looking for his dad. Like, I'm not your father. Why you keep saying that? He's not here. Anyhow, so like I said, I'm just using a Sunburn Balm lip balm. My lips is so chapped lately. Going out today, so I think I want to use, let me use my Clinique. I'm gonna use my Clinique in clove. I am not what you think, guys. I have this I would describe my personality as introverted extrovert. Like, I can meet you and be the most quiet person ever, and I would never say a word. And you could see me another time and I would be the most talkative person in the room. That's just the best way I can describe myself. I'm kind of a moody person, but it also depends on in the environment I'm at. If I'm around people that I'm really, really comfortable with, I'm the most talkative person ever. But if I'm not familiar with the people and I'm not, comfortable around them, or I'm subconscious around them, I'm very, very quiet. Like, at my job, I'm the quiet African girl. I rarely talk to anybody. And I think it's a mixture of it's my workplace, and also, it's not that I'm not comfortable with my coworkers. I am, but I don't talk unless I have something to say. And that's the same way I am with like conversations over the phone. I don't call people. I know that's bad. I don't call people unless I have something to say to them. I'm not one of those persons that will be on the phone just yapping away at nothing. If you call me, I expect that you have something to say to me. If you call me just to be like, just kind of chat about nothing on the phone, you're going to have awkward conversation with yourself. I'm not, when I have something to say, I have something to say, like I would say it, okay? You would hear me from miles away. But when I don't have even anything to say, it's just like, I don't see the point of talking. That's who I am. That's who I am when it comes to, like, personality wise and stuff like that. Oh, I just got foundation in my brow. So it took me a while to accept who I am. I've always been just a bit weird and different. I'm awkward. Remember when I was in college? When I'm comfortable with people, I used to want to be like, yeah, around them. And I realized that not everybody wants that. So I ended up stepping on a few toes when I was in college. And I think that kind of made me recede back into myself. But maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, I just made up my mind that, what, this is who I am. I'm going to be who I am. I'm going to be comfortable in my skin, in my awkwardness and my weirdness. I'm just going to be comfortable in it. Those who would embrace that, they will gravitate naturally to me. And those those who won't, you know, we're not meant to be close, or we're not meant to be in a relationship, or we're not meant to, maybe we're just meant to just pass by each other. You know, no fuss, no harm, no foul. You know, I made up my mind about that like a few years back. And it's only the grace of God, because before I used to be so conscious about what other people thought of me. I used to want people to like me and understand where I'm coming from. Now, I still want people to understand where I'm coming from, but I'm not really concerned about people liking me, because guess what? I like me, okay? I like me. My husband likes me. My family likes me, okay? And I even have a few friends that like me. So you know, everybody I meet liking me is not a priority for me anymore. I'm going to be true to who I am. The other thing I want to talk about is this thing with makeup. When I got into makeup maybe like 2013, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. 2012, 13. Somewhere around there, because I moved to St. Louis in 2011. Yeah, I think it was 2012. That's when I got into makeup. Before then, I never wore a lick of makeup. Like, even to get my nails done, my mom used to force me whenever we had an event. I remember one particular situation, we had a wedding that me and my sister was in, one of my auntie's wedding. And I didn't want to do nothing. My mom had to force me to go to the salon and get my nails done. I was that much of a, I guess you would say, a tomboy. You know, girly stuff just wasn't really my thing. Yeah. So when I got into makeup, shock of the century for all my sisters and my mom. So yeah, they were like, you makeup? Really? But you know, I enjoyed it. I think what drew me to makeup is the creative aspect of it, where you have a canvas, which is pretty much your face, and you can kind of just walk with it however you want and create, you know, what you can create is endless. I don't go too crazy with my looks. You know, I'm pretty simple. When I mean simple, I mean like I don't do all those like drawing stuff on my face, you know, like, yes baby. Oh, it went off. Okay. Yeah, I was saying I don't do all those crazy, you know, drawing stuff on my face. I do dramatic eye looks, like different colors, colorful looks, you know, bold looks, but I don't like go into like the what do they call, you know, when people put prosthetics on their face, you know, they have all these crazy things they do with their face. I don't do any of that because I'm not really interested in any of that. I'm more interested in the beauty enhancement, you know, style of makeup. Maybe a little bit of editorial. If I had the opportunity, I'd be interested in trying that. You know, I just love that. And the other thing is, whenever I wore makeup, care what nobody says, okay, I felt more confident because my skin is even, my discoloration are not peeking through. I have really bad dark under eye circles, especially when I'm even tired. Oh, it's worse. All that is gone. It's like, so that also made me even fall in love with it even more. So, did we blend this properly? Yeah. I keep blending over my brows. I love makeup, and I've been doing it ever since. I, you know, take clients now and again. I actually love doing other people's makeup because, you know, I've been doing my face for so long. I've pretty much mastered my face. I like the challenge of trying to, you know, master other people's face. So I do take clients. But if you ask me, okay, you love makeup, what about other traditional feminine things? No, I don't do my nails. As you can see, it's a struggle for me to do my hair. I don't do my nails. I pretty much don't do anything else. Even dressing up. It's not that I don't know how to dress up. My husband thinks I don't know how to dress up. Yes, I do. I just don't feel like it a lot of the time, okay? I like to be comfortable. Slap, you know, not even jeans. I actually like dresses, not like girly dresses, but I like just long dresses because I can just throw them on and be out. I'm a convenience kind of girl. I just want to be comfortable. And there's nothing wrong with that. think the fact that I got into makeup, I think partially is because of the challenge. Makeup has been something that I've never really done ever in my life. Even when I was in college, when I was in high school, I never really got into makeup. So when I started like getting into YouTube and getting into makeup, it served as a challenge for me. And I love challenges. I love trying my hand out in things, you know. The best way for you to get me to try something is to tell me that I can never do it. Just to prove you wrong, I'll probably try. I'll try it. That's the kind of person I am. And I'm also someone that is very big on information. I love to get new information. I'm a thinker. I'm always in my head all the time. And that can be good, but it can also be bad because you can overthink things. Things that you're just supposed to just let it go, let it flow. I get into the habit of just overthinking them, and I work myself up, or I, you know, get frustrated about things that I should not get frustrated about. So I've noticed that about myself. But I'm not trying to change that about myself. I love the fact that I'm a thinker. The fact that I like to get new information in me. If you are, all of my friends and family know that I love to have conversations, deep conversations about any topic. It doesn't matter if I'm familiar with it or if I'm not familiar with it. Recently, I've learned that, you know, just because I'm not familiar with something doesn't mean I can't have a conversation about it. At the very least, I can ask questions. Even if I know nothing about it, I can ask questions and be educated. So I don't believe in, if there's a body of people and they're having a conversation or they're discussing something, that just because I know nothing about it, I should be mute. No! Hello, excuse me, what do you mean by that? I would ask questions because I want to know more. That's the kind of person that I am. I you know, because I believe that if you don't have information, you're not going to grow. If you are stuck, excuse us again. We will finish this video someday. So anyway, what I was saying was that I believe in getting as much information as you can, because how else are you going to grow? You're not going to grow if you remain in the same place and you're not, you know, learning new things, experiencing new things. Nobody grows that way. Even the world would not grow that way. Innovations would not be made that way. You know, new things, new ideas, new products would not be created that way. So I'm big on just sharing information, getting more information in me, and just learning. I'm very big on learning. I tend to shock people. And I don't do it intentionally. I'm not one of those people that lives for the shock factor. No, I don't. I'm just who I am. And then sometimes that seems to shock people. Because a lot of people have this mindset of, oh, you're a particular race, you're a particular gender, this is how you should be. And then when you don't fit that mold, they're kind of like thrown off. It's like, why should I fit any kind of mold? I'm Temi. I'm unique for a reason. There's nobody that is like me. Absolutely nobody. Even if I was a twin, even my twin would never be like me. So why should you have an assumption about what I should be, what I should think, you know, my ideals and my principles just because of my skin color or my gender or where I'm from? That's ridiculous. I actually have a group on Facebook. You guys should join it. It's called Outside of the Box Thinkers. I'll link it down below. And we just kind of throw topics out there and, you know, hear each other's perspective. We disagree, you know. I've disagreed with them. And it's not all the time that we share information and we're like, oh, okay, I agree now. Sometimes we agree to disagree. I have my opinion, you have your opinion. But the thing I love about that group is everybody is respectful. Even though we don't always agree, we share our disagreements, we share our thoughts. I'm like, okay, I understand where you're coming from. I just don't agree with it. And life goes on. I wish more people could be like that. You know, I'm really appreciative of the people in that group. Where, you know, that we're all respectful of each other's opinions. I wish more people were like that. Okay. I don't know how long I've been talking, but I've been talking for forever. Anyway, let's set this face. I've been using this Mercier powder. I think I like it. I think so. Even though it's just a mini. But yeah, I think I like it. I don't fit the mold of what a black girl or even an African girl is supposed to be. And I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. I don't need to fit the mold. Like I said, I am Temi for a reason. I'm using my, I broke it, my lip bar bronzer duo. It has a blush on that, but I'm just using the bronzer part. Yeah, I don't fit the mold and I'm fine. I'm good with that. If anybody doesn't like that I don't fit the mold, they don't have to be in my life. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to change who I am for anybody. What I'm going to change about myself are things that I know I need to change. Things that I know will make me a better person. No, I'm not going to change just because somebody doesn't like a particular personality about me. Even especially if it's something that it's not damaging. It's not negative. I believe I'm a very, very open person. There's nobody that I cannot be friends with. Absolutely nobody. As long as we both respect our differences, I can be friends with anyone. And the one thing that really, really pisses me off is people that place themselves on the high horse. They put themselves on this moral high ground just because they have an opinion compared to other people. And people don't realize that we are all equally hypocrites. Let's be honest. All of us are. All of us have certain moral code that we put some on a higher priority than others. Everybody does that. Everybody picks and chooses what they want to prioritize about their moral code. Period. All of us are hypocrites. At some point in time, we have opinions that are not consistent with our principles. I wish people will understand that. The difference between people who are conscious about themselves is that they realize when they're being hypocrites and they try to correct it. And that's what I try to do. When I'm trying to be a hypocrite, whether I notice it or somebody points it out to me, I always try to go back and try and examine myself and see where my thought process doesn't align and see where I can kind of adjust. And the other thing is that makes me so upset is that people don't give other people room to grow. Like, you want people to give you grace, but you're not willing to extend that grace. Anyway, I know I'm rambling, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight into who I am. All right, I think I'm just gonna use this. I haven't used this e.l.f. blush in a long time. They don't sell this blush anymore, so sorry. My beloved Maybelline Master Highlight. Just gonna put that on the eye point of my cheeks. Oh, I love this highlighter. I think I'm just gonna use this nude lipstick from Almay. It's called Call Out. I don't want to go anything too colorful because like I said, my lips are dry, so we don't want to draw too much attention to dry lips. I was saying that this might shock you guys, but I'm not a very expressive person with my emotions. I know I come on here and sometimes I'm like very what's the word, rambunctious? Is that a word? I think that's a word. I'm not very, I come on here and I'm like, my hands are moving. I'm like, I talk with my hands a lot, okay, when I'm excited. But overall, I'm not someone that is very expressive about their emotions, especially emotions that make me come across vulnerable. I'm not, I'm not a crier. And even when I cry secretly. I don't know if my husband has ever seen me cry. He probably has. Yeah, he has. If I'm crying and you are witnessing it, just know that something really, 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 really bad is going on. But even anger, I find it difficult to express my anger in a productive way. I either shut it down and just ignore it, or I lash out. Although recently I've been trying to walk through it and try to, have conversations with, the closest person to me that I get angry with is my husband, and try to have a conversation to express my anger or my frustration in a more positive and healthy way. But overall, I'm not very expressive. Growing up, I don't know if I willingly gave my parents hugs. That sounds very, very strange. I hugged my parents, not that I didn't hug them, but it's just not something that I craved. But the thing is, I'm weird. I want intimate time with my husband, kind of like, you know, holding hands, sitting together, watching movie together and things like that. I know, but I don't need it all the time. But when I need it, and if I don't get it, you know, it makes me feel some type of way. But the fact that I don't need it all the time makes me even more frustrated that when I don't need it, when I do need it, I expect you to know and like just be ready, you know, that I need physical contact. But you know, my husband is not in my head, so there's no way you would know that unless I communicate that with him. So I hope that you guys I just wanted to just share a little bit of myself with you guys, so that if there's any one of you out there that is feeling like, you know, you don't fit a mold exactly, that you don't be afraid of that. Don't be, what's the word I want to use? Don't feel like like you're abnormal because you don't fit a mold. You're you for a reason. You're uniquely created for a reason. And I want people to embrace who they are, whatever that is, and fully know who you are and embrace it. Fully embrace yourself. Because I've come through a journey, like I said, over the last the 2 or 3 years, where I've just embraced who Temi is. Okay, this is who I am. Love me or hate me. I'm not going to beg for anybody's affection. You're either going to accept me or you're not. Okay, so you guys, let me know in the comment section below, is there anything about you that is different or unique that other people might find strange, but you have accepted that this is who I am? Or if there is something about you that is different that you struggle with, share it in the comment section below. Maybe we can support each other and encourage each other and help each other, you know, because one of the big things that I hope to be able to do with this channel is to be able to encourage and inspire other people, and, you know, help people to just be free about who they are and be comfortable in their own skin. I'm just tired of people always walking on eggshells around each other. Like, we are all human beings. We are all equally flawed. Nobody is perfect, okay? And I wish that we were more gracious to each other. Anyway, I hope you guys have gotten to know me a little bit more, and I hope that we can get to know each other more and more and more as we interact on YouTube. You guys check me out on Facebook as well, and on Instagram. I would link all my social media in the comment section below. You know, if you feel like, you know what, I can jive with this girl, this Temi girl, she's my people's, okay? I get how she gets me. We are here. If you feel like that, you know, make sure you subscribe and drop me a like. That's the only way YouTube knows that people are enjoying the video. So please, if you enjoyed the video, drop me a like and subscribe as well. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. And if you want to see how I got this eye look, I will link the video down below, and then I'll put it in the cards as well. Is the cards here or here? Somewhere. I'll put it in the cards so you guys can check it out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. It's just the ad. Okay, let's go.